Welcome, everyone. Welcome in to this week's Air Signs live readings for the week of August 28th through September 3rd of 2022. So today we're going to be looking at Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. If you're coming in and watching the replay, thank you so much for watching my video. Make sure to check the timestamps in the description box. You'll just want to scroll all the way down to the bottom, and you can pick Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. It'll take you where you want to go. All right, welcome in, everyone. Welcome. So, I do have a couple of announcements, a little bit of astrology before we jump in. All right, let me know. Sound, everything is okay. Picture is okay. Hi, Rachel. My nose decided it was going to get stuffy literally 30 seconds before I hit the live button. I wonder what that's about. Which one of you has a cold? I forget what happened earlier, but I was telling Diana that I was having an issue with the live. And she's like, who do we blame, Mars or Mercury? I said both. Awesome. I'm so glad. So, guys, we had our first members only Facebook Live today. I thought it went super well. Sandra was there. So, yes, guys, super amazing message, I thought, came through that current energy. So I was really excited that it went so well and the setup went so well. So yes, guys, I do believe you can still check that video out. So if you haven't subscribed on my Facebook page yet, I definitely recommend doing so. I feel like that was the beginning of some really exciting lives. It's a lot different when the energy is more compact or smaller. I definitely felt like I was able to pick up messages for all the subscribers that we have currently. So yes, guys, if you subscribed and you weren't able to watch, make sure to try to go back, check that reading out on the Facebook page. I do believe it shows it to everyone. So if you do go try to play it, it should allow you to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And for those of you that have subscribed, thank you so very much. It's a wonderful way to show your support and definitely encourages us to keep going. Hi, Diana. Look, it's Sandra. Sandra says her nose won't quit running. Like literally 3 seconds right before we started, all of a sudden, like my nose got stuffy, my eyes got itchy. We were just outside though, so it's possible. I've noticed like as I'm getting older, allergies apparently is a thing. I didn't have allergies before, but I definitely do now. So oh, Rachel, you're going to have to go make sure to check it out. I definitely picked up on some individual energies really strongly, and it was just amazing. I knew it was going to happen. Like, I knew as soon as I was reading for like a smaller, again, more compact, you know what I mean? Group of energy, then it would be a lot easier, and it definitely was. So I'm super excited to continue to do those. I have no idea how many we're going to do. I feel like I'm just going to jump on periodically. You know how I always have that pool to do that subscriber energy love reading? I'm not going to say that we're not going to do any more, that are free on YouTube and Twitch and Facebook. Don't forget, guys, we're everywhere. We're on 3 different platforms streaming at the same time. So yeah, I'm not going to say that we're not going to do any more of those, but I feel like we're going to do less of those because we're going to be doing more of those subscriber energy readings in the, Facebook members only. So yeah, definitely recommend going to check that out. And it definitely helps us continue to grow, shows support, and it's a very small fee for some pretty awesome members perks. Hi, Z. So Diana says you moved too, so new location. It's possible, definitely possible. And we did just, Junior and my brother-in-law did just fix the yard up. And my brother-in-law has, like he has a certain way of, you know, the grass being mowed and everything being maintained, and it looks so beautiful. But yeah, I imagine it stirs things up in the air and whatnot. Yeah, so definitely could be because we were just outside, but I felt it like I came in like a little bit of a cold, little bit of a runny nose, back of my throat. Yeah, interesting. All right, guys. So let's talk astrology. The astrology is crazy, right? I was just telling them, Diana, whenever we were dealing with whatever we were dealing with earlier, I was talking to Diana. Oh, look at that. There's 11 people, and it shows one like on Facebook. So it's like 111 across the screen. Super cool. But I was talking to Diana. Hi, Pooja. And I said that there was an issue with the stream. I was trying to get it to connect, and she says, who do we blame, Mars or Mercury? And I was like, both. Both, definitely, right? All right, so Mars up there, severely causing some waves, which tells me that most of you are experiencing some pretty massive life changes at this moment. There's not really going to be anyone in here where you're just chilling at home and it's like the same energy that you've had for like the last 10 years. You know what I mean? Like, most of us are experiencing either drastic career changes because you're following your purpose, or moving locations like us. We moved, right? There are definitely some endings to long-term relationships that are happening right now. And then there's also beginnings of new relationships that are definitely going to be like long-term soulmate type of energies, right? So when I say that we're a collective tribe, I mean that like we are experiencing the same life experiences. And I feel like that happens because we're kind of on the same spiritual journey, right? And so for me and my spiritual journey, I'm definitely with my what you would consider like long-term soulmate. And I will say, and this is one of the easiest relationships I have ever been in my life, one of the best relationships I have ever been in. It's definitely that Two of Cups. I water you, you water me, we grow together. We definitely balance each other out. You know, I'm like a fire sign, I'm super crazy, um, super reckless, super just go, go, go. And he's very much a Capricorn, a very grounded earth sign, very calm in his demeanor. And it's definitely like, I feel like I'm helping him be more assertive, and he's helping me be, you know, more calm. So yeah, it's definitely what's happening in my journey. So what's happening in my journey is going to reflect what's happening in your journey. And again, guys, everybody's journey is going to be different. So we're all going to be in a little bit of a different place. Some of you are a little ahead of me, and some of you are a little behind me. But we're kind of all on the same boat, right? And we're rowing the same boat. So we're experiencing massive life changes as Mars is up there knocking all these towers down. Hi, Lulu. So, why is Mars knocking the towers down? Let's talk about that a little bit. Last week, I talked about how Mars is a lot like um, um, masculine. It represents masculine energy. And I always get, you know, there's a joke or a saying, or I guess you could say like a stereotype that men don't like to wait, right? And so what's happened is we've gotten a little bit out of alignment. And I feel like when that Lionsgate portal came in, it was meant to realign us, because that's what happens every year. But this year, we're needing a little extra assistance. Hi, Teresa. So that little extra assistance is definitely Mars, who normally is in a sign for 6 weeks, is going to be in Gemini till March 23rd. That's really significant that that's happening. And it's very much because Mars, the planet of aggression and drive and passion, is out there just moving all the blocks out of the way. And we talked about that a little bit in the Facebook subscribers only live that we did today. You guys, go hit that subscribe button, because there's so much stuff I feel like is going to come out in those readings. But we talked about how it's kind of happening to everyone, the tower moments, the things that people call, like they'll say you have a blockage. They have, a chakra blockage, or a blockage from keeping you from being able to move into your future, right? Okay, so when those blockages happen, people are like, well, how do I remove those blockages? Well, you take steps to actually like bring it up instead of hide it, right? You take steps to learn about why you do certain things. It's like you face it, right? Fearlessly. But a lot of times we're not fearless. We're scared. And so we're like, we're too scared to deal with a certain situation. So we just kind of sweep it under the rug and we don't want to deal with it anymore, right? And so when tower moments happen, towers are like the tower card in tarot, right? When those things happen, just like it's a major arcana, it means that spirit has done something. The universe has done something, helped you in some way. When those tower moments happen, it's literally those blockages being removed for you. Sometimes that can be painful. And I know it's crazy, right? It's like that doesn't make any sense. Why is it painful? I'll tell you why it's painful. Because we get so comfortable in our own pain. We get so comfortable in holding on to something, regardless of how painful it is, because we think, oh, well, that's all we know. That's all we understand. And we think we control it because we know it and understand it, right? But in reality, the pain, whatever the situation is, whether it's a bad relationship, a bad job, some sort of toxicity, is actually not really good for you. And so what happens is these towers come in and remove them. And that's why you kind of feel, people are like, when people see the tower card, they're like, oh no, what is that? Why do I have the tower? Or they get scared because they see the people jumping out of the tower. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so people freak out. But I've definitely learned in my spiritual journey, learning to read tarot to you guys, that the tower card, there's no bad card in tarot whatsoever. None. Like, even the devil card is not a bad card. Poor Capricorns. But I'm just saying, like, the tower is not a bad card. When you guys see it, instead of being shocked, be accepting of it. Be grateful that spirit, source, the universe, whatever label you want to put on it, God, has stepped in and done something for you that you were not capable of doing yourself, or that was going to take you so long, it was going to cause you even more obstacles. You see what I'm saying? So yes, guys, we're all experiencing massive tower moments, and it is because Mars moved into Gemini. I was like, you know what? I'm just tired of this nonsense. I'm tired of waiting. I'm tired of the things having to, one is slower, the other one's trying to catch up, and it's like, no. And so the tower moments come in, and for many of you, you've experienced union, and that's really big for me, because I was called to do this, right? Called to come out here, share my story, help other people, remind you who you are, right? So for you guys to understand what union is, and then not only just reach the understanding, but have that knowing, and then begin to use the energy to follow your own purpose and manifest your own best life. That's amazing, right? Like, that's what I'm supposed to be doing here. And we're literally all doing that, like, right now as we speak. So Mars is up there causing havoc, but I promise you, in the end, it's going to be for the greater good. And whatever you're having to release, or whatever tower moments you're experiencing, there's definitely purpose and reason behind it. And in the end, you're going to be able to look back and see like what you needed cleared and how it helped you get ahead. All right, that was a lot of talking for a sore throat. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Let's timestamp Gemini. All right, I'm so sorry, guys. I don't know what happened. I swear, like right before the live started, it was like I got a cold. All right, so let's start with Gemini and let's timestamp. Let's do 1437. So Gemini, this is going to be for August 28th through September 3rd. I am going to use Denise Lynn, Sacred Traveler. So we're asking your higher self for energy of the week. And then I'm going to use some Llewellyn Tarot and some Gilded Tarot. And of course, we will close it out with some guidance and the Moonology. Are you guys ready? All right, here we go. So Gemini, what is the energy? Mars just moved into Gemini, so it has to be powerful, right? So we have watching the clouds, lie back, rest and relax, navigating by the stars, follow your bliss. So Gemini could be listening to the intro and being like, what? Because it's possible that for Gemini, because Mars is in Gemini, that it's a lot calmer transition than it is for the rest of the zodiac signs. But navigating by the stars, follow your bliss tells me that you're still doing Gemini, what the rest of us are doing. But it's very possible that like you're reaching that bliss a lot quicker. Again, because Mars is in Gemini. It's almost like you've already experienced your tower moments, is kind of what I'm picking up. All right, let's do the main spread for Gemini, and let's use Llewellyn Tarot. So the Two of Wands wants to come out for challenge or obstacle. So you have a decision to make about going somewhere. I'm so sorry. Going somewhere or traveling. Lesson learned, we have the Ace of Wands. So it's like, you know, it's your destiny, it's your fate. It's what you're supposed to be doing at this time. And look at that outcome. Queen of Wands, confidence, also kindness. On the bottom, Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is definitely emotional contentment. All right, let's clarify a little bit. Let's use the Gilded Tarot. So the Two of Wands is in the challenge or obstacle. So let's see, where are you going? And why? Why is it a challenge or obstacle? So we have the Three of Pentacles coming out. And we have the Five of Cups coming out. So Gemini, the Three of Pentacles, again, this is going to be the Gilded Tarot. And so the Gilded Tarot, it actually only shows one person on the Three of Pentacles. So normally the Three of Pentacles shows the three people, and it looks like they're in a church and they're working on something together. And the Gilded Tarot, he's by himself. So it's like you thought that this person was somebody was going to go with you, Gemini. Somebody was going to travel with you. Somebody was going to make this decision with you, something like that. But there's definitely been a loss here. The Five of Cups is like you're grieving. So it's like, again, Gemini, you've already experienced the Tower. And the Tower moment would have been, again, that you thought someone was going to go somewhere with you or choose what you're choosing, and they chose different. All right, let's look at that Ace of Wands. This is in the position of lesson learned. So lesson learned when I created the spread is to help you with challenge or obstacle. So let's see, what about your destiny? Three of Cups, your soul tribe, and the Hanged Man. Interesting. It's like very possible that you've recently, okay, so I know it's supposed to be the position of something you've already learned, Gemini, that can help you with a challenge or obstacle. But again, Ace is always kind of a new situation. They're that card that always means yes, right now, right? And so what I'm getting here is that you've gathered your soul tribe recently, and the Hanged Man is like they've helped you move. They could have actually physically helped you move for some of you, but it's like you were stuck somewhere because the Hanged Man talks about being suspended between two worlds. You're stuck in a position where you can't make a decision, so you're not able to go forwards, and none of us can go backwards, right, Gemini? So it was like you weren't able to move. And it tells me that whatever this soul tribe, this group of people that have like minds, have gathered around you to show you support, whatever they've helped you do, it's helped you get unstuck. All right, let's look at the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is about having confidence here, Gemini. And I do feel like Spirit is saying be confident in the situation. And I am definitely picking up on a fire sign here. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Look at that, King of Wands. You have a match. This could be a relationship or like what's it called? Ooh, I'm a loss for words. Like a mutual, an even partner. I don't know. King. Look at that, Knight of Wands. Wow, Gemini. All right, so it could be like what's it called when two signs go really well together? You know what I'm trying to say? It's like this Gemini and this fire sign just balance each other out very, very well. It's a very strong, good match here. But King of Wands, Queen of Wands, it's not a coincidence that they came out together to clarify one another. It's definitely about your confidence. Like, be confident about this particular relationship. This could definitely be a new relationship because the Knight of Wands is here, and the Knight of Wands talks about like having courage to be passionate about something, to show someone that you're passionate, because the wands again are action. So it's like you're having to be courageous to show someone how you feel. All right, Gemini. Perfect pair. Compatible. That's it. Compatible. Thank you, Sandra. Ooh, interesting. All right, let's do some guidance. And let's see what Spirit has to say to Gemini about this situation. So we have individuality. It says you leave your unique stamp of love on everything you do. Leave definitely stuck out to me. You know how I say sometimes like I'll see the words and they're all in capital letters. Leave definitely was. So again, Gemini, I'm not talking to a Gemini that's questioning, should I go? You've already decided. You've already had the tower moment. Most likely it's because Mars moved into Gemini. You could have been like the first sign, the first person. You were probably watching tarot and wondering like why no one else was talking about Mars. Because you've already experienced it. And I definitely feel like you're on the other side of it. All right, let's get two more. So we have loyalty. Your reliability demonstrates your loving sense of devotion and consistency of being. This is a Gemini that took a long time to make the decision to move forward or move on from something that wasn't serving their greater good. And the reason it took such a long time is definitely their loyalty. So if I'm talking to that Gemini, I'm just saying that's definitely something. I just cannot get the words today. I don't know. But it's like it's something good, right? It's not something bad. I'm a very loyal person, and I feel like sometimes I used to think that it was like sometimes loyal to a fault. And I don't think anymore that that's actually even possible. That's not even a thing. As long as you're loyal to yourself first. All right, let's get one more for Gemini. The past. Definitely left it in the past. It says, through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. All right, Gemini, let's close it out. I like watching the Gemini readings because many times The Gemini's readings, even though we do sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mars, guys, I say if it's on your chart, it's important. If you guys don't understand your chart, make sure to check out my Etsy shop. But I feel like it's super important regardless. But I also feel like sometimes Gemini can represent the twin journey itself. So I really like watching and listening to see what happens to Gemini. All right, last three. There it is. Look at that. Oh, we got to take that one too. All right, so we have conclusions are within reach. It's the full moon eclipse. The energy is gaining momentum. It's the waxing moon. And then we have the answers you need are coming. And look at that. It's the full moon in Gemini. So there's that twin energy. And it's time to take action. New moon in Aries was on the bottom. All right, Gemini, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe, all those very good things. And I'm going to clean up really quickly, guys, and we will jump to Libra. Definitely an interesting Gemini reading. I almost said lucky, but I feel like Gemini wouldn't consider having to deal with those towers before everyone else necessarily lucky. But I will say, if you are on that twin journey, it definitely explains why we experience so many towers. The honey said, perfect pair. But compatible is definitely the word, Sandra. A much more compatible person for Gemini. Which was super interesting because we were talking about long-term soulmates right before we started Gemini. Aw, thank you, Diana. All right, so we are almost ready for Libra. All right, let's timestamp. All right, let's do 2832. So Libra, this is going to be for the week of August 28th through September 3rd. It's really interesting. The air signs, I called it climbing up because I definitely felt like when I was setting for the air signs, that all Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius had very much already started the journey, had already started ascending the mountain. So it was like a just keep going type of situation. And so far, Gemini did come out with a bang, an early bang, right? So it was like they already had their tower moments, already dealt with it, and already on the other side. And with Libra, my ears just started ringing. Let's see. I always go look to see if someone else came in. But with Libra, I'm definitely kind of getting this energy of the same, like this calmness. Like the air is still, not for the rest of us. The air is like, there's twisters. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm definitely sensing a calmness. And a slow moving energy, which is interesting. But it's like I definitely slowed down when I started Libra. All right, let's see. What is the energy for Libra? In Desert Passage, trust that there's a divine plan. Ooh, and then on the bottom, we have begin now, take the first step, which is interesting because I kind of got that Libra already started. And so what I'm getting here is a little bit of a hesitancy. It's like something's happened. And I feel like Libra, this kind of came out in last week's reading. It's like you've started to do something. And then as you start to see what's coming of it, right? You're becoming a little hesitant, becoming a little bit more fearful. And what I'm going to say here is that if you continue to ascend the mountain, here's how it goes, Libra. If you continue to do the same thing over and over, you get the same result. Nothing new will come from making the same decision over and over and over. It's like you have to do something different in order for something new to happen. All right. So you're kind of started on the journey. You've started up the mountain. I feel like Gemini is going to be in the middle. Aquarius is at the top. I already know before we even get to Aquarius. They're just super going for it. But Libra, it's like you're kind of at the bottom of the mountain still. It's like you want to go up with the rest of them, but it's like this looks hard. You know what I mean? And so you're kind of hesitant. Aquarius is going to beat us all there and show us why we need to get a move on. All right. Let's look and see challenge or obstacle for Libra. So we have the Magician, manifestation. For some of you, this could be about manipulation. Let's look at lesson learned. You have the 10 of Wands. Where are you putting your energy? Where are you putting your focus? And then outcome. We have the Death card, strong Scorpio. So Libra, you could have a Scorpio. Let's say you're a Libra sun. You could have a Scorpio moon. Or your person could definitely have a strong Scorpio. And on the bottom is the universe. And so I'm just going to tell you, Libra, it's like there's definitely spirits wanting to push a message, like get a message to you. Open up. I don't have to be the one to tell you, Libra. I feel like the universe card is telling me like you're seeing all the signs. Spirit is showing you, trust there's a divine plan. Trust. It's like you're probably hearing, trust me, but you're scared. I'm surprised we didn't see the Devil card because I'm definitely sensing, not necessarily, again, sorry, Capricorns, but more of a toxicity, of a codependency, of a I can't leave this toxic situation because this is all I know. It's like I'm feeling someone who's like thinking I can't do better doing something different. Again, it's that energy of like sometimes we stay in unhealthy relationships for a very long time because we fear that we won't find better or that we we don't deserve better. You know what I'm trying to say? It's that type of energy. And the Libra I'm talking to is trying desperately to break out of this belief. And what I'm going to say here, Libra, is most likely, this may not be the case for all of you, but I feel like a lot of you, you heard it. You heard it over and over and over. So it's like someone just said, you're not good enough. Or they just didn't have kind things to say. And so you start to believe them. Like after a certain amount of time, you're like, oh my God, is that me? Do I suck? Am I a B word? You see what I'm trying to say? Because you hear it so much. So you start to believe it. So the challenge or obstacle here is not anything about manifestation. It's definitely manipulation. There's definitely, I don't know if the person is still there. I feel like Libra, I feel like for the most of you, you've moved away from this person. That was, again, ahead of the game, ahead of the rest of the signs. Like your tower moments already fell. But you're on the brink of, do you dive in or do you go back? And that's kind of what I'm feeling. So 10 of Wands tells me it's where you're putting your effort. So if you're constantly putting your effort in the I can'ts or in the person and not yourself, then yes, it's going to be difficult. And you're going to feel like you have this tremendous weight as you're trying to break free from the situation, as you're trying to ascend that mountain, right? The death card is just massive transformation happens here. It is a major arcana. Again, it's very possible, Libra, that you may feel like you've experienced all your tower moments, but it's very possible that there's still more to come. There's still more to be removed because you refuse to remove it. I just want to say, Libra, I talked about blockages and triggers and that kind of stuff at the beginning of the video. I definitely recommend watching that if this reading is like relating to you, because I feel like you have this massive blockage and you just don't understand that you're capable of moving it. All right. Let's clarify. And let's use the Gilded Tarot. So, Knight of Cups. All right, so Knight of Cups is some Aquarius energy here. But Knight of Cups is well, let's just say it. People say it's the playboy, right? It's the romantic person that just goes around sharing their cup of love with everyone. So Libra, if this message resonates with you, most likely you dealt with some adultery or some cheating, that type of issue here. And you just constantly forgave and forgave and forgave and forgave and forgave this person. That's what the Star card is telling me. Like you constantly gave them a clean slate. You constantly wanted hope that this person would do better or treat you better, something like that. But there's definitely some strong manipulation here. So I feel like I'm talking to someone who broke free from a toxic relationship, from somebody that most likely was like a name caller, someone who probably cheated. And it's like they broke away, and it's like the person is still telling them, you're not going to be able to do it. You're not going to be able to do it, Libra. You're not going to be able to do it on your own. No one's ever going to want you. You're going to be by yourself. I mean, I've heard this. When I left my karmic partner, I heard this for almost 2 years. But I hear all that, and I feel like someone's told Libra that, and that's why the weight is so heavy. It's like they're trying to break free, and the person just keeps manipulating, keeps controlling, and keeps pulling that energy back. Let's look at that 10 of Wands. So we have the Emperor. We have the Page of Pentacles. The Emperor is about taking control, taking your power back. Libra, it's also Aries energy. So you could have some Aries. I would say go look at your chart. What do you have in Aries? That could definitely benefit and help you, where you need to take your power back, where you need to take control in your life, right? But what I'm getting here is just you're having fear of doing something on your own. The Emperor is also a leader. For some of you, you could have children with this person. And so, there's fear. There's fear to be the one in charge, right? Or the one responsible. That's kind of what I'm getting. All right, let's look at that Death card. Massive transformation. Spirit definitely steps in. You have 2 out of 3 major arcanas. So we have the 5 of Pentacles, And we have the Ten of Swords. Amen. All right. So, King of Pentacles is on the bottom. And I just want to say, Libra, King of Pentacles to me, many, many times, is someone that we put up on a pedestal. And many times, they don't deserve, the position that we put them in. It's not even their fault. It's our fault for putting them up there. You know what I mean? But anyways, that's a whole other show. Five of Pentacles is definitely about someone wanting to come back home. And I feel like you maybe threw this person out. They came back again, in and out, in and out. I'm kind of getting here. But Ten of Swords comes out. And it's like, that's the death. That's the transformation. Spirit steps in and says, no more of this, Libra. You're not going to take it anymore. You're not going to allow anyone to treat you this way ever, ever again. Trust that there is a divine plan. I feel like Spirit is showing you so many major arcana that there's no way you're not seeing the signs. You're not seeing the confirmations. You have to be. Cooperation. It says, in your quest to manifest the energy of love, you realize that every person and experience has value. In other words, regardless of what happened here, there was purpose, there was reason. Joy. This is what you're trying to find now. It says, you delight in the love of life and bring a spirit of fun to all that you do. So whoever you're in charge of or whoever you're leading, just understand that you have some sort of energy that just draws people to them, which tells me that most likely you're a very positive person. You're very much like Libras are like the balance, right? The scales. Hi, Jenna. The ones that want everything to be fair, right? And we also have commitment. It says you dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your very being. I feel like Libra was committed and now to someone else, and now Libra is going to be committed to themselves. On the bottom is respect. I love it. It says you value everyone's unique perspective on the path to love. All right, let's close it out with the Moonology Oracle. Libra, this is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. I do feel like you've kind of dealt with the emotions and you're very much in your thoughts. You could be having some, I don't want to say negative thinking, but doubtful thinking. You're having a lot of self-doubt about the choices that you've made. Adjustments are required. The third quarter moon. Prosperity lies ahead. To me, Libra, it very much tells me that what you're going for, you will get. And don't let pride get in your way. It's full moon in Leo. Libra, it's possible you did something for a long time, just out of pride. On the bottom, show the world the real you, and it's the full moon in Aquarius. All right, Libra, I'm going to leave it right there. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, please like, share, comment, subscribe. All those very good things. I'm going to clean up really quickly, guys. And we have Aquarius last. It did very much. Oh, my goodness. Diana said, sounds like a narcissist. I remember the day that I had heard the word narcissist for the first time. And I remember who taught me the meaning of the word. And it's funny because I feel like if you're a parent, if you have children, there's this saying that says, bad parents don't know they're bad parents. Because they don't ever question themselves, right? They just assume that everything they do is right, and they don't try to learn or get better, okay? So if you're questioning, like, am I a good parent? Like, am I doing this right? Should I be doing more? Then yes, you're a good parent, right? That's just kind of how it works. And with narcissism, it's very much the same thing. Guys, we all have narcissistic traits, right? We all do. And at different times, we experience different things. But a narcissist is going to be someone who doesn't know they're a narcissist. They don't think they're doing anything wrong. And that is kind of like, I don't know, very ironic. Yes, Diana, that is so true. She says, in my experience, the karmic is a narcissist. Absolutely. And I don't want to say that karmics don't change. I don't have proof that they do, but I'm just saying, I have hope, right? I have hope. It does seem, I mean, if I look at like my journey and some of your guys' journeys that I know, it does kind of seem like they try to get better, especially once you start following your purpose, because you're teaching by example, right? But I don't know. I can't really say that like I've seen a karmic person fully heal and like not do those things again to someone else. Barbie on Twitch. Hello. Don't forget, guys, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, all at the same time. Yes, Twitch, I am going to be doing free readings. I see you're joined. We're going to do Aquarius next. It is the last air sign. And then I always offer free readings at the end. So, yeah, I hope you stick around. All right, let's timestamp Aquarius. Let's do 4704. So Aquarius, this is going to be for the week of August 28th through September 3rd. So we're using the Sacred Traveler Oracle. So we're asking your higher self, what is the energy for Aquarius? And I just want to say, when I was studying for the air signs, Aquarius is on the go. Kind of getting a little bit of that Mars push of tired of waiting. Just tired of waiting. If there was a race going up the mountain that I used the thumbnail picture for, I would say Aquarius is definitely in the lead. All right, let's look. Energy of the week. We have protected by angels. You are cherished by angels. And look at that. Infinite abundance is pouring into your life. Absolutely. I told you Aquarius is done waiting. Definitely guided here. Protected. All right, Aquarius, let's do the main spread. I'm going to use Llewellyn Tarot. What is the challenge or obstacle this week for Aquarius? I feel like the energy of the week is not really telling us. I feel like you're protected. You're highly protected because you're way up there. You're leading the race. So I definitely kind of feel like Spirit is helping you get through. But there's an issue. There's something. So we have 2 come out. Wow, wow, wow. So the Ten of Pentacles comes out with the Lovers card. So I could be talking to an Aquarius, of course, that's on the twin journey, that spiritual connection, that soul bond, right? Or I could be talking to an Aquarius who their goal is to have that soul bond. Because Ten of Pentacles is what you want, your goals, your achievements, right? It's something definitely what you're wanting in a relationship. Someone that this is not going to be Two of Cups energy here. This is not going to be equal effort. This is definitely a challenging situation. All right, let's look at lesson learned. Is it possible, Aquarius, that a challenge or obstacle is that something about this difficult relationship is keeping you from being able, did you see that? Keeping you from being able to attain those goals. The moon comes out for lesson learned. The moon is going to be about releasing fear, seeing through the illusions. This could be about someone or something telling you or making you feel like you can't do something, Aquarius. And I feel like this week, Spirit's going to show you that you're highly protected. So outcome, we have Page of Wands. Page of Wands does talk about spiritual awakening. On the bottom, Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is going to be that self-restriction. I am kind of sensing that Spirit helps you break free from some sort of self-restriction. That's how come you're able to ascend that mountain so much quicker than the rest of the zodiac signs. All right, let's look at the Gilded Tarot and we'll clarify a little. I'm really interested in the Ten of Pentacles and the Lovers coming out together. What is that about? So the first card to come out is the Page of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. Someone could be healing, someone could be resting, someone could feel like they have to wait for someone who is healing or resting. But I feel like this is you not taking action, you not taking movement, because the Page of Pentacles is, pages are students, they're young. They're never at their fullest potential. So it's like you don't believe that you're ready, so you're not taking movement. It's very possible that you're trying to use something else as a, I don't want to say excuse, but kind of as a reason. And that something else is going to be that Lovers card. And of course, strong Gemini energy. Let's look at the moon. The moon represents Cancer and Pisces. I just seen Pisces on my zodiac calendar on the wall. So it's very possible, Aquarius, that your person has Pisces in a major placement. So we have the Queen of Wands and the Three of Pentacles. So the illusion is that you can't do something on your own, Aquarius. So the Queen of Wands is very confident in her abilities. And the Three of Pentacles, again, this is going to be the Gilded Tarot. So as in Rider-Waite, it's those three people working together. In the Gilded Tarot, it's only one person. So I always get the feeling that like you expected someone to be working with you, or you expected someone to be on the journey with you. And it's like you have to do something on your own. So the illusion, the lesson learned is you already know that you can do this on your own. All right, let's look at Page of Wands. Be confident in your abilities, Aquarius. So we have the Devil card coming out. Strong Capricorn. Ooh, we also have the Hierophant. So there is some sort of beginning to your spiritual journey, because the Page of Wands is like, again, spiritual awakening, starting spiritual journey. Four of Pentacles is on the bottom, releasing. But here's what's happening with these two major arcanas, the Devil and then the Hierophant coming out right after. It's very possible you're actually married to this person, Aquarius. For some of you, this is definitely going to be about just making something official. And I feel like what you're making official is you're breaking away from the I can'ts. You're breaking away from the toxicity, the codependency, that type of issue, that whatever the illusion is that you can't do something. All right, Aquarius, let's pull some guidance. Look at those last two major arcana, and you got protected by angels. You have the Devil card and the Hierophant. The Hierophant is definitely like the religious, what would you say? Like the religious symbol, I guess you could say, of tarot. Highly, highly protected. So it tells me, Aquarius, whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to create, whatever you're trying to make, whatever it is that you want that's going to bring you those 10 pentacles, it's like you're on to something. You guys ever heard that saying that when you're on the right path or you're on to something, like the devil comes after you even harder because it doesn't want you to reach your goal, right? And that's kind of what I'm picking up for Aquarius. All right, let's do guidance from Spirit. You have willingness. You have to be willing to do it. It says you are able to compromise if the end result is love. You have cooperation. In your quest to manifest the energy of love, you realize that every person and experience has value. I want to say this one may have came out for all three. You have friendliness. You are able to recognize traits in common with another in order to forge love-based connections. Interesting that that's going to come out on that spiritual issue or spiritual conclusion at the end of the week. The expression was on the bottom. You're ready to manifest your thoughts and transform them into acts of love. I'm going to read this one more time. Ready, Aquarius? You are ready to manifest your thoughts and transform them into acts of love. So whatever you're creating, whatever you're making, it's going to be super powerful, right? All right, Aquarius, let's close it out with the Numerology Oracle. This is going to help with your thoughts and emotions. Aquarius, not very emotional. You're right. You're steady. You're steady because you're leading the pack. Conclusions are within reach. It's the full moon eclipse. A time to give rather than take. It's new moon in Virgo. And a personal issue reaches resolution. It's full moon in Cancer. On the bottom, the energy is gaining momentum. Absolutely. All right, I'm going to leave it right there, Aquarius. I hope that reading was helpful. If it was, guys, please hit that like button, share, comment, subscribe, all those very good things. And that's going to finish out the air signs for the week of August 28th through September 3rd, which also will finish out all 4 elements. So guys, if you missed any of them, please go make sure to watch the replay. And remember, I will always put the timestamps in directly following the live stream. Thank you, Lulu. Thank you so much. Sandra jumped over on Facebook. Thank you, Sandra. All right, guys, it is that time. So I hope you guys hung around. You were patient. Let me know if you want a free reading, if you have a question, if you just want to see what Spirit wants to say. Thank you, Diana. I'm just going to clean up really quickly. Ooh, I like that, Rachel. Rachel says, I think I'm in need of a soulmate update. Absolutely. Guys, I mean, Rachel told us she sings on here before, right? Or did she mention it? All right, because I totally didn't ask, but I'm just gonna spill. Are you ready? Rachel sings. I'm telling. Rachel sings, and she sings like really, really well. You know how people are always telling you, I can sing. You know, people say that all the time. or they just believe that they can sing. You know what I mean? Diana actually came down and hung out with us. We went to Nashville. And we went to karaoke because Junior can sing. But I've heard a lot of people in my life say, I can sing. And I'm just like, yeah, I understand. You know what I mean? But Rachel can really, really sing. Like we were in the car and we were headed down to Kentucky yesterday. And I just decided she had sent me this thing and said something about listen to my song. And I thought, okay, perfect time. I'm in the car. We got nothing else to do for however many hours till we get there. So I'm going to pull up this video. The goosebumps, I mean, from head to toe, it was amazing. So, Rachel, I don't have like a link or anything ready because I'm totally sucking at the moment. But I am going to bring it up again. So I just want you to know. And I would definitely like to maybe post a link in the description box so they can follow, go check it out. Also, guys, Amber, please go check out Amber's Instagram. Every day she has such amazing posts on her Instagram, very inspirational. I am so proud of all of you guys. It's amazing to me that Spirit has drawn you guys to me. It just makes me, I don't know, I'm just so very, very grateful. But it's super interesting because we were talking about music and I was like, I needed something new to listen to that was like a little pure, a little cleaner. I'm definitely starting to focus on like what 133 is across the screen. But I'm starting to focus more on like what I'm putting inside my body, right? It's part of the spiritual awakening, guys. We all go through it. And we all have to like start turning away the things that just really don't serve our greater good. And we grieve these things, which is super funny. Like people, stop eating burgers and they'll grieve like takeout food, I swear. Or people stop smoking cigarettes, or like me, trying to stop smoking cigarettes. It's been a challenge. I really wanted to be like that really super strong, powerful person that like came out here and was like, hey, I wanted to quit smoking cigarettes, so I did. Right? No, it's not went down like that at all, guys. Not at all. I told Junior, it was like I have these bad dreams where I'm this cartoon character and I have this cigarette cartoon character that's just whooping my butt like all over the place, right? And I swear that's what it's like. It's crazy. Who would think though that like one little cigarette, I mean, how much does a cigarette weigh? You know what I mean? Like, how can it knock you out? I'm not joking. I feel like it's just whooping my butt. I will have these extreme what was it I was saying? I told Junior, I was like, I feel like it's definitely trying to quit smoking is messing with my mental stability. You know what I mean? Like, I just got myself to a good place. And it's like, I'm trying to quit smoking and all those nasty thoughts, all those things. Yeah, talk about triggers, guys. Have mercy. I will say, I have started vaping, which I know some people say one is not better than the other. But I definitely feel like it's helping me smoke less cigarettes. And I can already start to see like the benefits of not smoking. And I want to not smoke. And it's like, it's funny because it's like the universe, spirit, source, whatever label you have, has definitely, remember I always say like, it'll just make things as uncomfortable as possible until you just do the things. Well, like I smoke menthol cigarettes. I've always thought menthol cigarettes tasted minty. No, it literally tastes like an ashtray. Like the taste is, I don't know what's going on with my taste buds or my tongue. But yeah, and the smell is so repulsive. And before, I never smelled cigarettes. I didn't know what it smelled like. People were like, if you smoke, you don't smell it. It's so true. I didn't smell it ever. I smell it in my hair now. And it's like, oh my goodness. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I'll get there. I know I will. I will get there. But if someone tells you that they're trying to quit smoking, like just, I would say hug them, but that could be dangerous. But yeah, just encourage them, support them. Definitely send unconditional love because it is difficult. Difficult. All right, let me go up. I really liked Rachel's soulmate update. All right, Rachel, so I want you to think of your person. And when I say think of your person, let's say you haven't met the person. Think of what the person looks like. What do you want them to look like? What do you want them to act like? What would their voice sound like? What color are their eyes? Manifest, guys, manifest. All right, so I feel like I want to do a head, heart, and higher self space. So whoever you're thinking about, Rachel, here goes. Ready? Wondrous universe, walk in beauty, and I'm seeing like the wizard, the magician. Discovering truth, you stand in the light of truth. And reaching your destination, your light is shining brightly. Rachel, are you the one that I'll go to do the readings for, and then someone else has something to say? Did that happen, honey? Was that Rachel? Is this like, was it someone else? It wasn't someone. I know it was. It has to be. Rachel, do you know someone who has passed, who's on the other side? And like, I feel like it happened. It was you. I was trying to give you a reading, and we had an intention. We set an intention, and it was like, no, this needs to come out instead. Yes. Okay. Perfect. I knew. There's no way I was wrong because it's happening again. And it's so, I don't want to say forceful, but the energy is like super strong, and it's super easy to communicate with this person, and it's super easy to know like when they're there and they're saying, no, say this, you know what I mean? Like, so it's interesting because you asked for a soulmate update. So I'm wondering if this, like would have been considered, well, I mean, of course it would have been considered a soulmate. That was a silly thing to say. Um, but this person not only was like a soulmate in your in the 3D, but it's like this person is part of like your spiritual team, right? We all have a spiritual team. And this person, of course, is already passed on the other side. But they're definitely like encouraging you, always cheerleader, just trying to cheer you on, and always helping you clear things away, out of the way. They're constantly showing you things. So you have a little bit of a leg up here, Rachel, because you have powerful assistance. So wondrous universe in the headspace. This person definitely, I don't know how to say it. They're up there. You know what I'm trying to say? We're down here. And I don't know how to say that without being like negative or really getting a little controversial. But we all know that up there's good and down here's not. You know what I'm trying to say? So I kind of get the energy that this person is saying, like they're in this beautiful, amazing, magical place, right? And that's kind of what I'm getting here. Discovering truth, you stand in the light of truth is the card that told me that this person is showing you things. It is in the heart space, so you could have a lot of telepathy with this person. I know people think that telepathy only happens with people in the 3D, which I think is really funny that people believe that, but not true, guys. Telepathy is literally where you're sending energy from one source to another. And that's it. That's telepathy. And what that is it's communication, right? When I send a message from my heart space to this heart space, and they send a message back, that's communication, right? And that's telepathy. And so I definitely feel like your person has been communicating with you like crazy. They're trying to show you the light. They're trying to show you the truth. They're trying to show you the path. And I just want to say really quickly, because I feel like he's saying this is important. Someone's trying to guide you or have you choose something else. And he's saying like, make sure to look at everything clearly, read the fine print kind of situation. You know what I'm saying? There could be something that you're not seeing, and he's trying to point it out and show it to you. And then higher self here, it says reaching your destination, your light is shining brightly. I feel like this is just confirmation that this person is on the other side, and they're guiding you, they're showing you. Super beautiful reading. All right, I'm going to leave it there, Rachel. Oh, begin now. Take your first step is on the bottom. I hope that was helpful. Oh, don't cry. Don't cry. I almost cried the first time because I felt his emotion. I felt his caring for you. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, this person loved you. They still love you. But when they were alive, you know what I'm trying to say? They really, really loved you. And so to be on the other side, it was like he was trying to show me that emotion, that feeling. And it was emotional for me because I knew that at one time this person was like here with you, right? And then at one time he's not. You see what I'm saying? And it's not that he's not, guys. We're all together all the time. But we definitely have to learn that. And when we lose people we love, the experience of detachment is just unreal. And some people get stuck in that and they think that the person is gone and that's it. And it's so sad because many times the person is trying to get a message to them and they just keep trying and trying and trying and trying. And it's like the person in the 3D in the physical life never receives the message. It's so frustrating, especially for people that do like mediumship readings. It's so frustrating because it's like the person is so frustrated. So their energy is so frustrated because they've been trying to tell this person this. With this person, Rachel, it is not like that at all. It's like they are in constant communication with you and you know it. Super cool, super beautiful. But everybody likes confirmation, right, Rachel? Confirmation is always super cool. All right, all right. Was there anyone else? Let me know. Free readings, guys. We are at the end.
Just raiding with a party of 10.
On Twitch?
Yeah.
I don't see it. We have a Twitch raid. I love when the Twitch raids happen. It's so cool, but I totally can't see it. Right before we started, I did get a notification from Twitch that there was some sort of issue happening so that I might not get some of the stuff. But thank you guys. Super cool. I wish I could see you. But Junior can see you. Thomas Man 89. That's my honey helping me out on Twitch. Thank you so much. All right, there was a Twitch person earlier. Guys, we're doing free readings, so just let me know if you have a question or if you just want to see what comes out. And Thomas Man 89 can definitely just let me know because I can't see it, honey. I don't know. I don't know why that happens. It's my StreamYard. It says that it was having difficulty connecting to Twitch. So I was kind of worried that it wasn't even going to stream over there, but I love when they do the raids. It's so cool.
There ain't nobody there. It just showed me that. I hadn't seen anybody commenting. It says Shimo Moon is raiding with a party of 10 raiders.
Well, they definitely did because look at the counter. It definitely jumped. Super cool. Super cool. Oh, look, the one earlier was Barbie Huncho 5. Sandra says, sending virtual hugs to Rachel. Absolutely, Rachel. Oh, look, I still have your thing. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. Thank you so much for coming in and joining me. I had so much fun today. A little bit more popular, the air signs today than normal, right? We normally are slow on the air signs. I do want to show really quickly for the new people watching. We do live stream every week. And so here is our new schedule, guys. New schedule. Every Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 8 p.m. And guys, we just finished the air signs, so all 4 elements are out. I do put timestamps in each one. Make sure to go check that out. And Facebook, our Facebook monetization came through, so it's super cool. We have started members only, subscriber only on Facebook. Lives, we had the first one today. It went amazing, I thought. I loved the different view. I loved how easy it was to connect. I loved how I was able to see everybody's comments. When I do the Facebook events, the live events are definitely a lot more difficult. The setup is a lot more difficult. But this members only setup for the live was super easy. We got started super quick and it just turned out wonderful. I do believe you can still check out the reading that we did, and it came out really powerful, really strong. So just make sure to hit that subscriber button and it'll let you watch that reading. I am going to be doing more of those, guys, so make sure to keep an eye out for that. Facebook stars, we have matched for the month of August. So all the Facebook stars that you guys have been sending, Facebook is actually going to match us back. So super cool. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, guys, I think that's it. Thank you so much. I will see you guys Sunday. I'm sure we will do another live before then. But if not, I will see you on Sunday night. I love all of you guys so very much. I'm so proud of all of us. Thank you so much. As always, I'm always sending you abundant love and light on your journey. Thank you, guys. Look. Don't leave, Diana. Don't leave. Diana, let me know if you're still there. I totally didn't see it, and I haven't disconnected, so we're totally still here. Thank you, honey, for letting me know. I totally didn't see it. And we can always message her and make her come back. Oh, look, still there. Super cool. All right, so Diana says, can you please pull a card for my Gemini sister? She's having a hard time. All right, let's do magical times. Well, sorry she's having a hard time, Diana. We'll definitely have to send her some positive vibes. We're all experiencing those tower moments for sure. All right, let's get a spirit message from Spirit for Diana's sister. Oh, look at that. Discernment comes out. It says, see the truth of the situation, use common sense, and do not be fooled. Pay attention. Your intuition knows. So again, I'm kind of getting a little bit of an energy here of someone being told that they can't do something. It's like they have a gut feeling that they have a knowing that they're supposed to be doing what it is that they're trying to do. And on the bottom is creation, which again, what they're supposed to be doing, what they're trying to do, because they're creating it, like they're trying to manifest something. It says, remember your thoughts shape your future, your words create today, your choices become your reality. Again, I'm getting the energy of someone is trying to like pull their energy down by telling them negative things, like you can't do something, but they very much will. All right, Diana, I hope that was helpful. And I'm so sorry I missed it. I'm so glad he said something. Yes, guys, I'm sorry. So sorry. All right, guys. I love you guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys so very much. Oh, absolutely. Just message me. Yes, absolutely. All right, guys. I'm always sending you abundant love and light on your journey. Have a good night, guys.